Well, I'd like to give a shout out to DISA, who've been doing some nice research in this area and have been putting programs together to demonstrate how to not just use the classic, who you are, what you have, and what the password, biometric, and some authenticator, but to take the situation into account. It allows you not only to bring more factors into this identity assurance equation, but it allows you to let people authenticate in a way that's appropriate to the situation and puts less demand on them. As an example of if they're coming to work at headquarters and they're sitting down at a desktop, that's a situation that's common. It's more than likely to be them. They've come through the building, they've shown their ID. The type of authentication that you need the identity assurance you need to put in place there is different than I'm sitting at a Starbucks logging in on a mobile device with a Wi-Fi that may or may not be trusted. So DISA is looking at multiple forms, multiple parameters in determining the identity of individuals in different situations, and I think that's a great program.
About like what Shane, you were talking about, what the banking community is doing, right? Sometimes when I'm logging on to different environments, all of a sudden it challenges me and wants some additional information about, what my circumstances are. Even though I'm sure it's sort of read my digital footprint on my device and kind of gone through that algorithm, it recognizes that I'm coming in from a unique environment or a different environment, so it's bringing some more into that calculation, which is interesting.
As well as factoring behavior in.
Right.
What websites you visit, at what time of day you visit those websites, what locations you typically access resources from. All of that's important, and all of that can be put into this equation, which ultimately gives you strong identity assurance.